Welcome in, everyone. We're in the nobody out.
Leading off for the Athletic.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with one gone for him here in the inning, we'll give you a look at the standings. And you can see that they enter play with a 3.5 game lead in the division race. Now batting, Marcus Semien. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he brings a big batting average of .370. He's also hit 3 home runs. Low for ball 1. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, number 19. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Semien, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Zach Britton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he grounds one briskly to short. LeMahieu for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now. Next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. sends that one out of play for strike one. Mengden, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike two. And he gets him to go after 102 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hinder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hinder's got it for route number 3. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson, number 33 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
to 2-2 now.
2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Ben Heller, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Allen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0. That's ball 2.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order room.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey!
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Marcus Semien is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 2 balls and 1 strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped up, back behind second. LeMahieu will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Klezak, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he falls behind 0-2. And that is going to be their first hit as this is into center field for a solid single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runners off for second. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
1-1.
None out, runners at first and second. 1-2 now.
I got count 1 and 2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Oh, that's inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you've got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Still 2-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So striding in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to deep right field. The Scotty looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 10 for him on the year. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Grand Slam's got to fire you up right here. Not only just an unbelievable at-bat, but 4 stakes to boot to give your team the lead. Couldn't be more fired up.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The second baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Olsen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready once again, number 19, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1-0 the count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
A 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
First and second here with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Chad Pinder is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-3. Last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Petit has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gleyber Torres sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 28 on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Mike Fiers enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate, Luke Voigt popped him up. Olson waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 11.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Fiers pauses. First pitch on the way. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the A's 3. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Allen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Allen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
He's set. Here it comes. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand one. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, one down. One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Number 29.
So digging in now, Gio Urshela. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. Chopped to third. Chapman's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57. Chad Green.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. A throw down to first, 1 away. Chris Davis next to bat. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. That's down into left center for a base hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Robbie Grossman. Pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8. Robbie Grossman.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. They'll come into play here at 3:19. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Comes set, and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. 1 left for Oakland. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Robbie Grossman will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soria a native of Mexico. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And there's one down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him on the way. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Popped up. Chapman over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chad Pinder is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The count to the A's left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Ready now, Austin Allen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ramon Laureano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
6-3 the final score today. The Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ben Heller gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final run score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Washington Nationals. Marcus Semien continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Joe Ross gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hit out towards second. Hendrick has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I'm so impressed with him right now. He's leading the American League in home runs right now. With all the great hitters in the AL, that's really saying something. You don't want to miss any of this guy's ABs.
In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, number 19. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. A righty from the state of Ohio will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Trey Turner is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Eaton hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Count still at 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it to the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now it's Mark Canha. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
A good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that, hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners, hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kendrick. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 1-0. Juan Soto to the plate now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First offering on its way.
One ball, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Murphy has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2's the count.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up for the A's, Sheldon Noisy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Sheldon Noisy.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland 3rd baseman. 2-1 now. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, puts the defense on notice, you're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in, you're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Chris Bassett, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here. And this is thrown on by Suzuki, so the sacrifice is a good one.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 2nd appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on 2nd base. That looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at 1st. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
No, that missed.
Semien, the former Chicago White Sox. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 2-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Here now is his dribble. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Kenna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next it'll be the pitcher, Joe Ross. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Standing in, number 19. He's 0-1 thus far.
The second baseman, number 19.
First offering on its way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, The outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Chris Davis next to bat. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Hanna.
Striding in, Mark Hanna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Hanna, playing here in his age 31 season, he was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in a scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to this season total.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1. Misses, ball
That's
two.
it. Ball.
Kenna, the runner at second with one away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw goes over to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Digging in now, Sean Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Sheldon Noisy, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Kendrick from deep in the hole, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
To the plate now, Chris Bassett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
And the count will be full. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now is Adam Eaton. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Davis. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on the first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hot shot down the line. The 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Kendrick over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 19.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 19, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 51 on the year. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Suzuki has it. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up with the A's up 4-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Act one. It's 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kenna is there to put it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 28. Kurt Suzuki.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Asdrubal Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Roenis Elias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he misses there, 1-2. Elias, a left-hander that stands 6 foot 1 inches tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now
digging in, Sean Murphy. Last time through was a base hit.
Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're in front 4-0. Starlin Castro is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Out in front of it, strike 1. Castro, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swing and a liner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Try again, 1-2. To short. Taken in by Simeon. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping up now, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Scooped up. Throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball. 1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball swung on and missed.
1-2 the count.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here now is Juan Soto. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nats leave a pair. They trail here 4-0. Austin Voth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Austin.
Now in the box, Chris Bassett. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Marcus Semien goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, number 19, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is outside for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Chris Davis. Pitch outside, the throw. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Taken there by Cabrera. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 5 and the Nationals nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames to first. And that's the first down. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kenna is there, and he has it for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Cabrera.
Stepping up to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Gonna be a tough play, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Trey Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-1. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Mark Canha.
The right fielder, Mark Canha.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as he rips it on the ground to second. And now this is bobbled out in center. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jorge Mateo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jorge Mateo.
A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. 3 runs already home here. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 2-0 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-1 the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is foul right side. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2.
2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 9-1. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Eaton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder.
Striding into the box, Eric Thames, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nats leave a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. So striding forward now, number 19. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mark Canha. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... And now for Washington, as Asdrubal Cabrera starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen.
And 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Number 1.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Oakland A's, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Chris Bassett records the victory, his 13th of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Nationals, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Washington Nationals. Matt Chapman, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Anibal Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 19.
In now, number 19, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Nope. Oh. Nope. That's away.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 8. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Popped him up. Zimmerman moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Luzardo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the second out.
Batting first, the left fielder,
Here now is Juan Soto, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drilled on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting seventh.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Matt Olson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
At the plate now, Austin Allen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Allen tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Count now a ball and a strike. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Jesus Luzardo, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball from the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Kenna on third. Olson over at second. Allen is over at first with one away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One run is scored. The relay throw, and now they'll at least get it out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead it 5-0. Settling in now, Eric Thames. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Thames behind 1-2. Popped him up. Chapman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Popped up. Olsen is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Starlin Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, number 19. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Chris.
Roenis Elias is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Chris Davis next to bat, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The relay. Throw to third, and he's out getting back to the bag. But one run is in to score on the play.
Next to Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 6 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Ryan. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they see
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. 19th home run for him on the season, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Roenis Elias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Kenna is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in the bat is Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Athletics.
So coming to the plate, Austin Allen, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Now here's the pitch. Jesus Luzardo tries to bunt his way out here, but it's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Still 1-2. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 6-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Chapman will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames flew out in his last at-bat. Chopper to short. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 6-1. Plate number 19. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He's on the move again from first, and he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. He'll try it one more time for second. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak up to third, and he is out. My gracious, that's a questionable base running play, to put it kindly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's go quietly there. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Howie Kendrick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Softly hit to short. And that's out number 1. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time. Had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
He's set. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nationals go quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Kendrick waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Turner gloves it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Austin Allen. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Six runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. And there's ball 2 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They lead it 6-1. Standing Gomes will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Kurt Suzuki move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kurt Suzuki becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail 6-1. Austin Voth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Austin.
7th inning ready to roll, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there, base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second.
The batter, number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and missed.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fouled off. A man at third with 1 away. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center is second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Mark Canha.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Nats 1. At the plate, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder. Wow.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
One ball. Two strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed.
Ball.
He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Eric.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Here's the pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. One
No
strike.
ball. One strike.
Now he swings and golfs this one into left center. It's going to work out for him as a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Matt Olson, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Matt Olson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Austin Allen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Jesus Luzardo. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up the third or the bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. That misses. 2-0. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2 out with the man at first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 9-1. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in earlier on, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kenna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. As Dribble Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, The track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Ground ball left side. Simeon's there. Throw goes to third. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. Daniel Hudson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Number 19 will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
And it's fouled away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Digging in, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
4-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's by him for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
In to score, the runner from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 10 and the Nats 1. Stepping in, Juan Soto, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
After it is Davis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right fielder giving chase. Now the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Oakland A's win for a division-leading 98th time. Jesus Luzardo earns a league-high 18th win, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Anibal Sanchez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 19 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on.